Welcome back, surf fans. As most of you know by now, Vans has been off the wall since 1966. We thank you, Vans, for putting on the Vans Triple Crown of Surfing. This is the Hawaiian Pro Round 2 Heat 15. Ross, conditions. Give us the breakdown as what you've seen transpire in the last couple heats.
That was just Sully's way of warming up. Kind of fundamentals he has. It matches Haleiwa well.
All right. First wave up and riding here. Roto Orai. Attacking the lip right there. You see the kind of urgency that he surfs with. Every turn is all out. Definitely doesn't waste any space in between maneuvers or on the wave. Right there, he fit in behind him. Now he's looking towards the top.
Well, you called it. He is. He likes to stay busy, and of course, starting off this heat with a bang. Nice flow right there, wasn't it? You know, that wave was kind of tricky. It had a big section in front of him, and he floated around it with a big old bottom turn. So, you know, a lot of times we get so fixated on what these guys are doing above the lip.
From there, I knew I needed to just kind of pick a decent one and get a backup, and that worked out well too. So, pretty psyched. Yeah.
There you go. Well, past champ, win a heat, you earn yourself a shout out.
And we'll see if Connor Coffin can react to a little bit of a change in the wind. Here we go, Connor Coffin, the Santa Barbara area. Boom. Just as I suspected, right under the lip. Two big, beautiful carves. Straight into that end section with a lot of power. Hello, Connor Coffin is here. He means business. A great ridden wave, and right behind him, Sully Bailey. Nice combination of maneuvers right there. Ends it with a floater. So Connor Coffin right there.
It looks like he's carving in powder, like for a snowboarder. He just, you can tell it's his favorite maneuver. Right here, watch this clinic. Rail surfing at its best. This one's maybe even a little better. Hooks it, as you mentioned, just above the lip line, and now he releases the tail a bit, and a second little fin chuck. So a little bit of a mix-up there for Connor Coffin, but you know the judges are going to eat that thing alive. They're going to throw him a big score. A little more light-footed, Sully Bailey in the back, but clean surfing nonetheless. Kind of just tags it. Didn't really put too much meat behind those turns, but it was a set wave, and I think
back around with a big snap, but Connor Coffin, his wave was just on a different level, and the judges agreed. A 9.4 for Connor Coffin. He just cracked this heat wide open. 13 minutes to go
to break into the top 10, but that's not the case for Connor. He's just you know, a couple of okay results away from cracking up into that top 10.
He linked his maneuvers, and there was nothing missed in between. It was just really flawless surfing. And Connor Coffin, this will be his backup. Just one floating re-entry, we used to call them in the 90s, but just a, you know, not really the wave he wanted, but I like that he just completed that floater. It's going to come in around a 2, so definitely not going to want that as his backup.
Yeah, it is a family park. A lot of famous surfers actually have stood up on waves for their first times, Tom Curran being one of them. But Sully Bailey, quick hit there, Chris, but just the one move, and that's going to keep the score, you know, below par. And then here's Hiroto going for a little club sandwich there in the offshore wind. I don't mind that, getting pretty aggressive, but that's always a tricky maneuver
that
to
pull
pull
off.
off.
Frontside Barney roll under the lip right there. That's
Barney roll.
Crazy. This could be a smart decision as Connor Coffin is fully engaged in this wave. Gaining some speed, getting around this section. Nice speed carve on the open face. A little foam snap, goes vertical and throws the tail out. So I like that. He has just a great mix of heavy-footed power surfing, but at the right times he can make the adjustment and get real light.
He puts the right turn for the right section. Watch this right here, kind of a tricky wave, and he just flies a nice little floating carve into that projection, and then that turn right there was really special because you know, it was easy to kind of bog a rail there. He didn't have much speed, but instead he kind of just gain speed out of it and actually kick the fins free. So that showed a lot of skill. He's got this heat on a wrap.
Well, one thing of note with Connor is he was one of the youngest surfers I know on the Channel Islands team to actually design his own model, the Fred Rubble. I mean, that was years ago when he was still a teenager. That was one of the highest selling boards ever made by Channel Islands. Pretty much half. But a great backup score that puts him well into the lead. And now he's on another insider. Late takeoff, gets around this section. Goes upside down.
Hang in the inside and grab myself a little mediocre score and just put it to bed.
Well, with 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go, Ko Smith is in a tough spot right now. He's just still sitting on that .70.
He's going to have to be less selective, and he's scrambling.
Hirota Arai looking left. Now he's fading right. Cranks it hard off the bottom. It's kind of an opening turn. It's a tough wave to read here. Goes up into the lip. Last kind of a messy frontside reverse, and now is our first real look at Ko Smith. He's not psyched. You saw right there the frustration coming out.
But it was an exciting maneuver, so it's up to the judges for that 5.8. You can see this wave kind of hit that deep spot, so he has to weave, carve, wait for it to hit the reef. Once it gets shallow, it's going to close out, and he bangs that tail free. I like it. You know, it's really aggressive, but because of the recovery time in a whitewash.
Soli Bailey is not going to leave anything up to chance. He's going to fade right, hold Ko Smith off. I see a little bit of Sebastian Zietz in the approach of Soli Bailey. He rides a little bit longer of a board. He's a big kid. And he manhandled that heat enough for second place, but it was all about Connor Coffin and that giant 9.40, one of the best waves of the event.